Hello, Hammers here again. This is a quick one again. Now, far right, far left, far whatever you want to say, they just flip it out for somebody. Like this, I've watched this, so I know what's being said, so don't get me wrong, I don't like to be disingenuous. But, I mean, these two left wingers, the liberal, well, I don't know the liberal, but the left of centre, as you might say. That's just how I'm sitting at the moment. But as as you can see, I've got a light right there. I'm left. But I don't. Ooh, you didn't want to see my legs, but there you go. I've got shorts on. But what they're saying is that anybody who doesn't agree with you if you're a lefty, you're far right. Now it's silly. It's like calling what is the boy who cried wolf. It's like saying, oh, he's far right, he's far right, he's far right. What is far right? I'd like somebody to tell me. Now, I thought a chap called Adolf Hitler was far right, believe you me, as well as other things. So I'm not, hey, don't think I'm sticking up for that bloody disgusting man. Disgraced and stain on human nature. But that's far right, Nazism, if we can say that word on here. I'll probably get blocked and banned, but that sort of thing, that's far right. Well, somebody saying that I want to have limit, again, I don't know if I can say this, I'm just speaking my mind now. It's a Sunday night and I'm letting bloody go. But if somebody says I think immigration should be reduced, they are suddenly far right. Now, I don't understand that. But let's listen to these who put it more eloquently than me.
Yeah, I help us understand. Well, look, I just
Here we go.
I do not like the far right as long as it is the far right, and frankly, I'm just not willing to believe that label as much anymore.
Yes, that's what we're about. Yeah.
Out, sort of anybody who is to their right of you being far left is far right.
This is the real problem, isn't it? Like with the AfD, there are some members of the AfD in Germany that have said some properly dodgy stuff, which I would classify as far right. But given that I constantly hear people being called far right, including people I know who are on the left, I now no longer know.
Including yourself.
Including
Yeah,
myself.
he's a lefty. Bloody hell.
Know what it means or whether it means anything.
Exactly, and that's the problem with the distrust in the
Boy who
mainstream
cried
media
wolf,
that we've seen
like
over
I
the last
said.
few years, where you don't feel you can trust what they're saying anymore because they're saying it with an agenda and not actually just presenting the facts. Now, it could be this Austrian party is far right, and that's bad, but the way
Again, he's contradicted himself. He's just said this party could be far right. What is far right?
like, and the BBC was like, they're
Oh,
far right
BBC,
because
oh,
they're trying
Christ.
to control migration. Well, I'm sorry, that doesn't make you far
Oh,
right.
yeah.
That
I
makes
hadn't
you
gone this far in the video, to be
how
fair.
society is moving forward.
And here's the
There you
problem,
go.
is that people will gravitate to whatever party is going to talk about the things that haven't been spoken.
Right, I'm going to log off there. I haven't got a log to deliver, but I'm going to log off. But he's just said what I've said. If you want to control immigration, you're suddenly far right. Now, if you think that's right, all right, knock yourself out, go and have a bloody party and have a bottle of champagne. But I don't. And I'll stick my bloody colours to the mast here, and I don't. And I'm not, bloody hell. I mentioned the Adolf chap before. I mean, he was a disgusting, despicable, gross man. And Nazism and all that. Goodness gracious, put that in the dustbin of history. So don't think I've got anything to do with that. Or support that by any means. Goodness gracious. But then again, oh Christ, that sounds like I'm defending him. Sorry, take those words back. But then, when the folks say, oh, you're far right, then that suddenly, naturally, you get associated with people like the man I just mentioned. I'm not going to mention him again. And that's not fair. If you want to control immigration, that is understandable and fair. Illegal immigration, or even legal. Let's debate it, let's have a discussion, let's have a vote at the ballot box. Okay, there you go. But to call people who want that far right is bloody awful. It's like it's like calling them horrible names that. You can imagine. I'm not going to say the word, but you know what I mean. It's just a horrible word you don't want to be accused of being. Just for saying, oh, hello, hang on a minute, I want to have a little vote on immigration. And then they're going to call you far right and put you in a box with other horrible, other horrible people that I've mentioned already. So anyway, that's by the way. But there you go. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. You know, I don't know. I'll probably get 100,000 thumbs down and everybody will go and say I'm a bloody numpty. Anyway, ta-ra for now. Goodbye. Oh, yeah.